Good morning to all. Today we are going to discuss about our next chapter, chapter number 13, limits and derivatives. Limits. We are going to discuss about the term limits. Listen children, consider a function f of x equal to x plus 10. Here we want to find some values of this function f of x for x. Okay. So we are going to compute the value of the function f of x for x very near to 5. Okay, very near to x equal to 5. So very near to x equal to 5 means points very near to 5 and to the left of 5 also. Okay, to the left of 5. So near to 5 and to the left of 5, such as 4.9, 4.95, 4.9995, etc. So these numbers are very near to 5. At the same time, it is less than 5. That is the meaning of left of 5. And also consider another numbers very near to 5 and to the right of 5. Okay, very near to 5 and to the right of 5, such as 5.1, 5.001, 5.01, etc. These numbers are near to 5 and greater than 5. That is the meaning of right of 5. So, we have a function f of x equal to x plus 10 and we are going to find the values of f of x for all these values. Okay. 4.9, 4.95, 4.995, etc. 5.1, 5.001, 5.01, etc. Consider this table. This is values of x very near to 5 and these values are to the left of 5 and these two values are to the right of 5. And see our function f of x is x plus 10. So put x equal to these values in the function f of x. If we put x equal to 4.9, f of x becomes 14.9. 4.9 plus 10. Okay, 14.9. And when x equal to 4.95, f of x equal to 14.95. When x equal to 4.99, f of x equal to 14.99 and here 14.995. Now when x equal to 5.001, f of x equal to 10 plus 5.001. This is 15.001 and here 15.01. Okay. So from this table we can deduce that the value of f of x at x equal to 5. Okay. Value of f of x at x equal to 5 should be greater than, listen, greater than 14.995 and less than 15.001, isn't it? Okay. So from this table we can conclude that, listen, the limit of the function, okay, limit of the function f of x is very near to 15, isn't it? Very near to 15 when it is less than 5 or greater than 5 for the values of x. So limit of f of x is 15 for all values of x equal to 5. Okay, for all values of near to 5 and to the left of 5 and also to the right of 5. So we can conclude that, listen, limit of the function f of x when x equal to 5 and read it as limit, listen, limit x tends to 5. limits x tends to 5, f of x is equal to 15. So this is the meaning of limit of the function. Okay. Here we consider the values near to 5 and to the left of 5, isn't it? Near to 5 and to the left of 5 as well as to the right of 5 also. To the right of 5. So listen, to the left of 5, this can be written as, listen please, limit x tends to 5 minus. So this 5 minus indicates the values of x near to 5 and to left of 5. Okay. Limit x tends to 5 minus f of x. Listen, it is not negative 5. 5 minus denotes to the left of 5 or less than 5. And near to 5 and to the right of 5. This can be written as limit x tends to 5 plus f of x. Okay. Limit x tends to 5 plus f of x. So from this table, these values are very near to 15. So we can consider limit x tends to 5 minus f of x is equal to 15. Because these values are very near to 5 and to the left of 5. So that the limit of the function f of x is very near to 15. Okay. Similarly, these two values, this can be written as limit x tends to 5 plus f of x. So, limit x tends to 5 plus means we are considering these values of x very near to 5 and right to the 5. Okay, right to the number 5. And f of x values are very close to 15. So, limit x tends to 5 plus f of x equal to 15. So, we can write limit of any function. Okay, limit of any function at the point x equal to 5 is same as limit of the function f of x very near to 5 and to the left of 5 is equal to limit of the function very near to 5 and to the right of 5. These three limits are equal to each other. Okay. So, if these three limits are equal, then we can say that limit of the function f of x exists. It's clear? Limit of the function exists. So, when we can say a function of limit or limit of a function exists. See, so limit of a function at x equal to 5 exists only if it is same as limit of the function f of x very near to 5 and to the left of 5, and it is equal to limit of the function f of x very near to 5 and to the right of 5. Read it as limit x tends to 5 f of x equal to limit x tends to 5 minus f of x equal to limit x tends to 5 plus f of x. All these three values are equal to 15. Then we can say that limit of the given function f of x, that is limit of the function x plus 10, that is our function at x equal to 5 is equal to 15. Okay. Now listen, this x tends to 5 minus limit. This limit is known as left hand limit. Okay, left hand limit. Now limit x tends to 5 plus f of x. This is known as right hand limit. So we can say limit of a function exists only if its left hand limit and right hand limit are equal to limit of the function f of x. If these three limits are equal, then limit of the function exists. So, okay. Suppose we have another function f of x equal to 3x. we need to find the limit of the function at x equal to 1. Okay, x equal to 1. So first we have to find limit x tends to 1 f of x. So limit of the function at x equal to 1. Here function is 3x. Here put x equal to 1. Simply put x equal to 1 here. So this is equal to 3 into 1, 3. Okay. And this value is same as left hand limit and right hand limit. So left hand limit means limit x tends to 1 minus f of x. Okay. So limit x tends to 1 minus, what is f of x? F of x is 3x. So consider a number very near to 1 and to the left of 1. For example, 0.99. It is very near to 1. At the same time, it is less than 1. To the left of 1. So, put x equal to 0.99 here. So, this becomes 3 into 0.99. Okay. So, this is equal to 2.97. This is approximately very near to, approximately equal to 3. So, left hand limit is equal to 3. Now, listen, right hand limit. Right hand limit is written as limit x tends to 1 plus f of x. Okay. So, here 1 plus means very near to 1 and to the right of 1. Okay. Very near to 1 and to the right of 1. So, let us consider a number very near to 1 at the same time right of 1. For example, x equal to 1.1. So, put x equal to 1.1 in the function 3x. So, this is equal to 3 into 1.1. 3 into 1.1 is equal to 3.3. This is approximately equal to 3. So, for the function f of x equal to 3x at x equal to 1, left hand limit is equal to limit x tends to 1 minus f of x equal to 3. Right hand limit is equal to limit x tends to 1 plus f of x. This is equal to 3. And therefore, limit of the function at x equal to 1. I write it as limit x tends to 1 f of x equal to 3 exists. Okay. Limit of the function exists because left hand limit and right hand limit both are equal to each other. Okay. So, in this manner we can easily find limit of the function. Okay. Now see this example. We want to find limit x tends to 0 f of x where f of x equal to x minus 2 when x less than 0, equal to 0 when x equal to 0, x plus 2 when x greater than 0. So the meaning is that for all negative numbers, x less than 0 means for all negative numbers, function is x minus 2. When x equal to 0, function is equal to 0. Then x greater than 0. Greater than 0 means for all positive numbers, function is defined as x plus 2. So here 3 values for x. One is negative value, positive value, then x equal to 0. So look at this table. We considered negative values, positive values. Okay. Okay. So when x equal to negative 0.1, what is f of x? F of x is x minus 2. So put x equal to minus 0.1 here. Minus 0.1 minus 2. This is minus 2.1. Similarly, when x equal to 0.01, negative 0.01. For negative values, function is defined as x minus 2. So put x equal to negative 0.01 here. So negative 0.01 minus 2 becomes minus 2.01. If we take x equal to 0.001, it is greater than 0, positive number. For positive numbers, f of x is defined as x plus 2. Okay. So when x equal to 0.001, what is f of x? 0.001 plus 2, that is 2.001. And similarly for this value 0.01, this is 2.01. So from this table we can deduce that, listen, these three values are very near to minus 2. Isn't it? Very near to minus 2. From these three values we can deduce that the value is very near to 2. That means here the values are less than 0, isn't it? These values are less than 0. Less than 0 means this is left hand limit. Okay. Left hand limit of the function at x equal to 0. Or limit of the function when x equal to 0. Left hand limit becomes minus 2. At the same time, these three values indicates limit of the function is equal to 2 for all positive numbers. For all positive numbers means for all values greater than 0. So, 0 minus means for all values less than 0, limit of the function is equal to minus 2. At the same time, for all values of greater than 0, that is x tends to 0 plus f of x, we can see that limit of the function is equal to 2. Is clear? So left hand limit is minus 2, right hand limit is 2. Both are different. So in this case, in this function, limit of the function doesn't exist. Okay, limit of the function doesn't exist because left hand limit and right hand limit at 0 do not coincide. It's clear? So in this example, at x equal to 0, left hand limit, right hand limit both are different, and therefore at x equal to 0, limit of the function doesn't exist. Is clear? So we can say that function of at any point or limit of a function at any point exists only when its left hand limit and right hand limits are equal. Okay. Let's see this example. F of x is given when x equal to 1, f of x equal to 0. When x not equal to 1, f of x equal to x plus 2. So here x equal to 1 is the basic value. So consider x equal to 1 and x not equal to 1. Okay. So when x not equal to 1 means we took some values less than 1 and greater than 1. So these are less than 1 values and these are greater than 1 values. When x less than 1 or greater than 1, function is same. There is no change. Function is defined as x plus 2. So if we put x equal to 0.9, f of x equal to 0.9 plus 2, 2.9. When x equal to 0.99, f of x equal to 2 plus 0.99, that is 2.99, and so on. So the first three values are, listen, the values of x very near to 1 and to the left of 1 or to the left of 1 means it is left hand limit. And see, these three values are very near to 1 and to the right of 1. It is more than 1. So in this case, f of x value is near to 3. And this is right hand limit. So these three values are left hand limit and these three values are right hand limit. And listen, these three values are very near to 3. And also these three values are very near to 3. And therefore, left hand limit is equal to 3. Right hand limit is equal to 3. What is left hand limit? Limit x tends to 1 minus f of x, that is 3. What is right hand limit? Limit x tends to 1 plus f of x equal to 3. So left hand limit and right hand limit both are equal. So we can say that limit of the function limit x tends to 1 f of x equal to 3. Okay, left hand limit, right hand limit both are equal to limit of the function, and therefore limit of the function is equal to 3. So in this manner we can easily find limit of any function. You have to find left hand limit and right hand limit and verify both the limits are equal. Okay. Next topic is algebra of limits. See, algebra of limits means we have to find addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, okay, of the functions using the concept of limits. Suppose we have two functions f of x and g of x. So first one is sum of these two functions f of x plus g of x. So our question is how to find limit of this sum of function when x equal to a. Read it as limit x tends to a is any constant, any number. Limit x tends to a, f of x plus g of x. So limit x tends to a, f of x plus g of x can be written as, listen, limit x tends to a, f of x plus limit x tends to a, g of x. So okay, limit x tends to a, f of x plus limit x tends to a, g of x. That means we can split the limit for these two terms. For example, limit x tends to 1, x square plus x. So here we can split the limit as limit x tends to 1 x square plus limit x tends to 1 x. This is the meaning. Okay. So this is addition of two function. Now next one, subtraction of two function f of x and g of x. So how to define limit of f of x minus g of x at x equal to 1. Limit x tends to 1 f of x minus g of x. So this can be written as limit x tends to 1 f of x minus limit x tends to 1 g of x. Here also limits distributed. Okay. Now third algebra, third operation is multiplication. Product of the function f of x into g of x. So limit x tends to 1 f of x into g of x. This can be written as limit x tends to 1 f of x into limit x tends to 1 g of x. Okay. Now fourth one, division or quotient of the function. Limit x tends to 1 f of x by g of x. So this can be written as limit x tends to 1 f of x divided by limit x tends to 1 g of x. So we can split the limits over addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. And in the case of, listen, suppose we have a constant lambda into f of x. Any constant multiplication of function, then limit of the function at x equal to a. See here, x equal to any constant we can consider. Okay, x equal to 1. This can be written as lambda is constant. Then define the limit. Limit x tends to 1 f of x. For example, suppose we have a function limit x tends to 1 3x. So here 3 is constant. You can consider 3 outside. Then define the limit. So 3 into limit x tends to 1 x. This is the meaning. Okay. So these are the algebra of limits. Okay. Listen, this function f of x equal to x plus 5. So we want to find limit x tends to 5 f of x. We want to find the limit of the function for x equal to 5. Okay, basically we need to find its left hand limit, then right hand limit, and verify these two limits are equal or not. If these two limits are equal, then limit exists, otherwise doesn't exist. This is the actual procedure. Listen, problem wise, no need to find this left hand limit as well as right hand limit. Okay, directly we can find limit of the function. That means we can find limit of the function limit of the function f of x at x equal to 5 as simply put in the function x plus 5 x equal to 5. Okay, in the function x plus 5 put this value. So 5 plus 5 equal to 10. Then here no need to write limit. Simply put x equal to 5. So what is the answer? Limit x tends to 5 f of x is equal to 10. So okay. Suppose we have another function f of x equal to 3x square. And we want to find limit of this function. Limit x tends to minus 2 f of x. Okay, so this is limit x tends to minus 2. What is f of x? F of x is 3x square. So replace f of x equal to 3x square. Here apply the limit. Apply the limit means put x equal to minus 2 here. So 3 into minus 2 square. That is 3 into, what is minus 2 square? 4. 3 into 4, 12. So limit of the function, limit x tends to minus 2 f of x equal to 12. Okay. Now see this example. We have f of x equal to x cube minus x square minus 1. We want to find limit x tends to 1 f of x. Okay. So first we need to convert or replace f of x. What is f of x? X cube minus x square minus 1. Now find the limit. So put x equal to 1 here. So this is 1 cube minus 1 square minus 1. 1 cube is 1, 1 square is 1, minus 1. So this is equal to minus 1. Okay. So limit of the function f of x is equal to minus 1. Limit x tends to 1, f of x is equal to minus 1. Okay. Suppose we have another question. Limit x tends to 3, x into x plus 1. So what is the limit? So limit x tends to 3, x into x plus 1 means put x equal to 3 here. So this is 3 into 3 plus 1. That is 3 into, what is 3 plus 1? 4. 3 into 4, 12. Is okay? Now limit x tends to minus 1. 1 plus x square plus x cube plus etc. plus x raised to 10. What is the limit? Okay, so put x equal to minus 1 here. So this is equal to 1 plus, put x equal to minus 1. Put x equal to minus 1. Put x equal to minus 1. Now simplify. Okay. So this is 1 plus minus minus 1. Minus 1 square is positive 1. This is minus 1. Next term is positive 1. Then next is minus 1 raised to 5, negative 1. Then positive 1, negative 1, positive 1, negative 1, positive 1. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 terms are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So here we can cancel 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1, 1 minus 1. So the final answer is equal to 1. So limit x tends to 1, 1 plus x square plus x star plus x raised to 10 is equal to 1. Okay.